legends are inside all of us, waiting to be born.
Take back what you said, you fucking said. You will be finished. Then wipe away. Bro. You will pay your dividends. These are your consequences. This was a few part of our bad blood. Never again to break the bed. In these eyes of compromise, I can see red. I will have vengeance for all the instances when I was put through this. You have fucked up. Will never bring you in. Those things, your friends, will watch me till you win. After no compromise, this is the end. So prepare for it. You've been so running back. Spy on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud. Born out of I'll say it all. They come and they go. But where I enter, that's what I only know. I'll still be here, right in this side. So make up your mind. You can never look me in the eye, and that's a single fucking lie. You've been so running back. Spy on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud. Born out of bed blood. You've been so running back. Spy on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud. Born of your bad blood. You've been so running back. Spy on sun, it'll never die. This was a feud.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Cole here from El Reno Championship Wrestling with an exclusive interview with a very special guest here, one of the entrants into the very prestigious King of the Extreme 2 tournament.
Excuse me, Brian, not one. The main entrant.
Well, excuse me, pardon me, the main entrant, as he calls himself here, Jeremy McGlasson, the strapping young lad. And Jeremy, you've had some very interesting comments, and have been, I would say, the most vocal combatant that's going to be in this tournament thus far. So I just want to take a moment here to get to some fan-submitted questions and get an idea of your thoughts on some of the people you might be facing in this tournament. For starters, you and Kyle Parks, who have a very interesting history together, you will be teaming up in the first round, and in that first round you will be taking on the tag team of the ECW Hardcore Champion Ed Gucci and the tough guy Steve McCarty. I would say give us your thoughts on Kyle Parks first as a tag team partner, because I think you guys are going to have an interesting pairing there. But let's talk a little bit about Gucci and SMC first. What are your thoughts on those two?
Ed Gucci has had a lot to say about me since he's walked in the door. To be honest, I think he's just a flash in the pan. He got lucky against Azrael. I'll give him credit. He outbested probably one of the meanest, individuals here in ECW. SMC, on the other hand, I don't know. Yeah, he beat Hojo, but when you have someone like an agent talking for you, or you hang out with a guy like McNasty Bones, I can't really give him much credit in any situation, to be honest.
So, how do you feel about being forced to team with Kyle Parks in this match? Can you trust Kyle Parks, or can he trust you, I guess is the bigger question here. Do you foresee you both being able to be on the same page and working together as a cohesive unit?
Let me tell you this, Brian. Me and Kyle Parks have a history together, obviously. We have a history with teaming together, of course. Now, me and Kyle Parks both know each other extensively well when it comes to teaming together or facing each other overall. Do I trust him? I'll say yes, I do trust him. But that reason being is he knows that if he screws me over, I screw him over. We have to help each other here. And as much as I don't like the fact that I have to team up with him, hey, it's for the cause of me winning the World Heavyweight Championship. That's all that matters to me.
So that being said, in a recent message he had for you, Jeremy, he stated that he was not only going to defeat you in the Fatal 4-Way and whoever you two ended up facing, whether it be Tiger and Aster or whether it be Ross Wheatley and Thomas Benjamin, Kyle Parks said very boldly he would quote-unquote steamroll you in that match.
You see, Kyle, he's got a big game, but he's also got a big bark. The thing about Kyle Parks is that, yeah, he's got the skills to beat me. We were there at Extreme Rules, obviously. But at the same time, Kyle Parks, he just came off of that injury with his ankle, correct?
That is correct.
What's stopping me from breaking his ankle again? What's stopping me from taking him out just like Mike Giacchino did? Nothing, obviously. But at the same time, we've got two other individuals in that Fatal 4-Way staring at us wanting the same thing me and him both want. So what's stopping them from doing the same thing? Nothing. We all want the same thing, and we're all going to do what we can to get that one thing, and that's the World Heavyweight Championship.
That's an interesting perspective on it. So with that, let's talk about the other two men in this Fatal 4-Way. First of all, who do you think is going to be the other two men? Do you think the World Tag Team Champions stand a better chance, or will it be the thunderous duo of the Thunder God and the Thunderstorm? Which one do you think has a better chance? And are you concerned about the team that you feel has a better chance? Do you think either combination of these men with the wild cards are being Kyle Parks as well pose a threat to you in the Fatal 4-Way?
Well, I'll admit it. I'm obviously the last guy anybody wants being the World Heavyweight Champion, obviously. But do I honestly care who it is, who I have to face? Do I honestly care? Because here's the thing. It doesn't matter if it's Ross. It doesn't matter if it's the tag team champions, whoever it is. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the night, does it matter? Because we're all in it for the same reason. You understand? Now, the only person I'm really concerned with is Kyle Parks, because he's just as pissed off at me as I am pissed off at him. Now, a lot of people don't like me here anymore. And, of course, maybe it will pose a threat to me depending on who the two other men are. But as for right now, I'm not all that worried about it. I'm about taking it one step at a time so I can ensure the fact that I win the World Heavyweight Championship, Brian.
What about the other side of this tournament? And surprisingly, and well, I shouldn't say surprisingly, you've been here long enough to earn a status like this, but excuse me, you're looking at familiar faces there too. Dash McNasty Bones, Terry Law, Ryan Azrael, Mizaska Hojo, all you're familiar with. Just about every man in this tournament, I'd say, barring Gucci and SMC. Are you worried about any of them? You've had quite a history with the likes of Hojo or Azrael.
Here's the thing. I've got more wins over Ryan Azrael than Ryan Azrael has fat rolls on the side of his neck. I'm not worried about Ryan Azrael. I also know Mizaska Hojo in and out, and Mizaska Hojo really doesn't pend a threat to me, and at the same time, I don't think he's going in the direction towards the World Heavyweight Championship to begin with. As for Terry Law's a joke, okay? I fought him his first night at NXT, and I beat him all over the ring. And I'm not really worried about any of these other individuals. I'm not, because I know that I can take them out. And there's only 2 people in this tournament that I've never faced before. Okay, that's fine. Those are fresh challenges for me to look forward to. I know the ins and outs of every single one of these superstars in this tournament. So am I really all that worried about it? No, I'm not.
Well, I believe the last question here for you, Jeremy, that something you might possibly be a little bit concerned about if you're not worried about the tournament, it sounds like. How about the 6 men and the Money in the Bank ladder match? And I would say 6 men that you do have a history with there as well. Reed Jones, you've had matches with Reed Jones before. You're obviously not a fan of him or the Jones family here in ECW.
Not at all.
AJ Hawks, you and him have had your tussles and had some words. Sean Nice, you've been at war with before. Aether Atomsk, you've had a couple wars with. And McNasty Bones and BTB rounding that out. Not to mention that all 6 of these men have an ultimatum here. Whomever, you or any of these other men in the tournament, become the champion when they choose to cash in that Money in the Bank briefcase. If they fail, it's their job on the line. Now, let's do a little fantasy booking here, Jeremy, and let's say that you do win this tournament. I know you're very confident going in, and I respect that. If you win the World Heavyweight Championship, who of these men do you see posing the biggest threat carrying that Money in the Bank briefcase around for the next year?
Well, let me give you this. Who I think has the best chance of winning it? There's 3 men that come to mind. Okay? Aether Atomsk, because that kid, even though me and him don't see eye to eye anymore, that kid is one of the most determined individuals I've ever met. 2, McNasty Bones, because I know McNasty Bones. I know him. I've been face to face with the guy so many times. He's unlike any other superstar here. And then 3, AJ Hawks. And you know what would be the most ironic thing, Brian?
What's that?
If AJ Hawks wins the Money in the Bank briefcase and cashes it in on me, and I pull the biggest upset of all time by ending his career, just like he ended mine, wouldn't that be ironic?
That would definitely be ironic, considering that, speaking of AJ Hawks and McNasty Bones, it was your untimely departure that led to AJ Hawks nearly having his career ended by McNasty Bones, and over the World Heavyweight Championship.
I think that with everything being said, that if AJ Hawks won it, just everything would go full circle. Now, who knows who's going to win, Brian? But honestly, at the end of the day, if I am champion at the end of King of the Extreme Tournament, no man's taking that belt from me. You know why, Brian? Because I am the best damn thing in ECW. I am the king of ECW. And I've said that since day one, since I walked through the doors, and I fought Levi St. James. I have been doing this for over a year, and almost a year and a half now. And I've fought longer in Japan. So I know what I'm doing. And I promise, coming to the end of King of the Extreme, I'm going to be champion. 2-time champion. And this time it's going to be longer, and this time it's going to be prouder. I can promise you that.
Well, all right, Jeremy McGlasson, it's been an honor to get some of your thoughts here, to pick your brain a little bit on this, and on behalf of El Laredo Championship Wrestling, I do want to wish you luck in your endeavors in becoming a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. Some people might question your methods, but you are what you say you are, and you are one gifted athlete, and nobody can deny that.
Well, it's about time somebody realized that.
So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Brian Cole, and we'll be joining you guys later tonight for Monday Night Raw, the final Raw before Money in the Bank and King of Extreme 2. Don't miss it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, official interview out of the way there with Jeremy McGlasson. This is Brian Cole here for ECW for Monday Night Raw, the final Monday Night Raw before this absolutely exhilarating Money in the Bank and King of the Extreme dual pay-per-view event coming this Sunday exclusively to the ECW network. And guys, I don't even know what to say. I can't believe it too. I can't believe the journey that has led us to this point. We are going to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion and declare the next Mr. Money in the Bank in the same night, in the same building, on the same show. And let me tell you, the polls have been all over the place. Kyle Park, Aether Atomsk, Shawn Nice, AJ Hawk, several men. Ross Wheatley here in an open contest versus Ryan Azrael. Ross Wheatley has been up in the polls for people think he might walk out as the World Heavyweight Champion. It's all over the place. Ed Gucci, who is tonight facing Mizaska Hojo in our main event for the Hardcore Championship, he's up there in the polls. Also tonight, we have Shawn Nice and Reed Jones, two men who have been on fire here as of late, leading into Money in the Bank and their chances to become Mr. Money in the Bank. Also, Jeremy McGlasson that we just heard from there will be taking on Aster, one half of the ECW World Tag Team Champions tonight, guys. That should be one hell of a matchup. Let's not overlook our co-main event here, as I'm kind of jumping all over the place. You'll have to excuse me. Kyle Parks teams up with the Aether Atoms to take on the Intercontinental Champion BTD and his wayward brother, Thomas Benjamin. One hell of a night, guys. This is how we do it here in ECW. This is how we get in the zone for pay-per-view season. Every month, every time it rolls around the calendar, things get more and more exciting. The action just picks up, gets to these pivotal moments. You never know what's going to happen next. And let me tell you, I cannot wait to see what Money in the Bank brings. We've had 3 Money in the Bank matches now here in ECW, or we're about to have our 3rd, I should say, to be specific, and you never know. It's always something crazy. It's a match that you have to see with your own eyes. You can't just hear the stories about it. You can't just read the recaps on the internet. And on the same night, that tournament, that huge 12-man tournament, featuring some of the rising stars, some of the longtime stars, the top stars here in ECW. ECW Universe, I hope that you're as excited as I am. I really do. I truthfully do. I can't put it into words what a night this episode of Raw is going to be. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and buckle up and get ready to go here. I hope you've got your snacks in hand, because you're not going to want to miss this opening contest getting ready to kick off at any minute now. Ryan Azrael, the Leviathan, and Ross Wheatley, the Thunder God, they've locked it up before. They're going to do battle here again, up next on Raw. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, opening up our show tonight, and let's talk a little bit about what has led to this matchup. Last week on Raw, Ryan Azrael teamed up with Mizaska Hojo, and they didn't see eye to eye. Things did not go according to plan as they fought Ross Wheatley and Ed Gucci, the Hardcore Champion, in action. Tag team action, main event, as a matter of fact. Ross Wheatley picked up the pinfall via the Hammer of the Gods. That devastating finishing move over this man right here, Ryan Azrael. A huge win under the belt there of Ross Wheatley. Following that, on the main event after that, which was just 24 hours later, in a 6-man tag match, Ross Wheatley attempted to walk out on Ed Gucci and Aster Atomsk, but was going to come back down to the ring for some words, some choice words, and was ambushed by SMC and Ryan Azrael. He and Aster Atomsk, Ross that is, were laid out viciously with steel chairs, which led to Ross Wheatley versus Mizaska Hojo versus Ryan Azrael last week, a few days ago on SmackDown, and a number 1 contenders match to declare who would face Ed Gucci here tonight on Raw. As we saw in that match, Ryan Azrael again attacked Ross Wheatley before the match began, sneaking through the crowd and past our broadcast position here. And it was the Mizaska Hojo who stole the victory from Ryan Azrael off of a package pile driver. Ryan Azrael thought he had Ross Wheatley put away. No, he did not. Mizaska Hojo did. And here we are tonight. These two are ready to go, wasting no time. And Ross Wheatley throws the first punch and the second punch. And counter. Oh, chin breaker there from the Thunder God. And this crowd here in downtown St. Louis is already tearing the roof off the building. As Ross Wheatley just clobbered him there with that Polish hammer. Kicks out. Ryan Azrael is going to take a lot more than that to keep him down. He continued just to trade blows here. Ryan Azrael, I think, was a little taken back and surprised here by this offense from Ross Wheatley right out the gate. Thunder God. Look at this. Ducks under for a nice neck breaker. Oh, and Azrael breaking the eyes there. Ross Wheatley staying on top of him though. Blocked, forearm shot from the Leviathan. And blocks of his own. Nice overhand shot there. Wait a sec. Oh, he just slapped him across the face. Explode over flapjack off the counter from Ross Wheatley. Doing a good job so far of keeping Ryan Azrael at bay. I've talked about this before. The man is a monster. Once he gets rolling, he cannot be stopped. You have figured out the ways to keep this man from mounting offense, and right now Ross Wheatley looks like he's joined that list. Oh, nice inversion on that suplex. Picking up some momentum now, leaps over him, and look at that, huge splash from the Thunder God, hooks the leg. No, Azrael, not even a 1 count. Counter here from the Leviathan, a big slam. Sidewalk slam. And now he's choking Ross Wheatley. Both of these men are in that 12-man King of the Extreme tournament. Both of these men would love to become a first-time World Heavyweight Champion. It would be both of their first times holding that title. Both have held gold in the past. Azrael, a former... Wait a second. Oh, big splash from Ross Wheatley off the middle rope. Call that a medium wrist splash. Wasn't able to put him away again. This is that clothesline. As I was saying, Ryan Azrael, a former 2-time hardcore champion, former World Tag Team Champion, the longest reigning World Tag Team Champion, as his partner that he held those titles with was retired by his hands viciously at WrestleMania. Ross Wheatley, a former NXT champion. For those of you who were with us last year and remembered our NXT program, they both have gold before. They would love to be a World Heavyweight Champion, surely. As Ross ducks under for another neck breaker. Such a damaging maneuver there, dropping him right on the back of his neck. And that big overhead shot again. Few men can say they've got the power to take Ryan Azrael, oh my God, off of his feet. And look at the strength here. Deadlift powerbomb on the Leviathan. Ross Wheatley in firm control here. And Oh, Northern Lariat to the back of the head. Azrael holding his neck. I think he might take some damage there. And look at Ross Wheatley capitalizing as he gator rolls him here. And look at this crossface. What a maneuver here from Ross Wheatley. Front neck lock from Azrael. Look at this. Fireman's carry. Lifts him overhead. Military presses him. And there's some strength being displayed. Look at this. Big suplex again. This is a battle of who's the strongest man here in ECW. Ross Wheatley fires an elbow. And counter here. Drops him down. Oh, counter, German suplex on the Leviathan. Goes the pin here, 1, 2 count, was it by 3? No, he kicks out. That was about 2 and 95%. 2.95 there. Here, oh. Reverse chin lock, but Ross Wheatley was able to put a foot on the rope and break it up. Alright, we're definitely seeing the evolution of Ross Wheatley here recently in ECW. He doesn't talk much, but he's one for training, and look at this. Oh! Oh my god! Two German suplexes! And a third German suplex! Ryan Azrael turned inside out at the hands of the Thunder God here tonight. Lifts him up. Big clubbing double axe handle takedowns here, and look at this, tilt-a-whirl slam! Ross Wheatley is on fire. This is another level for this man. Ross is looking for the killing shot here. Gonna put the beast away. No, counter. Oh, forearm to the back. I'll send shivers up and down your spine. And look at this. Oh, rib breaker. Up and over and just drops him on his face. Ryan Azrael, I think he's looking for something here. Package, no. Counted the package pile driver there, saw it coming. Oh. Ross was looking for maybe the hammer of the gods or another series of suplexes, not sure. Counter back elbow. What's this going to be? Ross throws Azrael to the floor. Oh boy, we're going to get extreme here. Nothing good comes from guys going to the outside of the ring. Anybody who's watched wrestling for any amount of time knows this. As Ross Wheatley's measuring him, big clothesline off the apron. And what could he be thinking now? Ryan Azrael counters, shoots him into the barricade. Oh, wait a second. Azrael, no, spears him through the barricade right in front of those fans. My God! And Ross Wheatley might be out. Ryan Aster drops an elbow on him to be safe, and now he's putting the boots to him. I think he wants to make sure Ross Wheatley stays down from that. It looks like he's going to try to take an easy count out here. No, wait, he goes back out. Excuse me. He's not done. This is getting personal, and Ross into those steel ring steps. Just moments after going through that retaining wall. Oh, he goes behind. I don't know how Ross Wheatley is even fighting at this point. Azrael thrown into the barricade. Fans ducking, trying to get out of the way. Oh! Oh my God, you already knocked him out with that headbutt. Ross Wheatley's trying to shake off the pain from being thrown into the ring steps, stomach first after getting speared through that barricade. Referee continues his count here. Ross Wheatley's dazed from that shot. Ryan Azrael's killing it too, up to a 7 count it looks like. Back in the ring, what's this going to be? Azrael, counter, gives him a kick to the midsection. Oh, and that was enough! That was enough to set it up. Ross Wheatley feeling it. One arm hammer of the gods. Look at this on the replay. Unbelievable strength here. 2 and 3. That's all she wrote for Ryan Azrael tonight, folks. What an opening matchup. And if that's how we open up the show, then I don't even know what to tell you to expect for the rest of this broadcast, guys. This has already been incredible. Take a look at this one more time. Saw those German suplexes on display. Look, big, just suplex power slam there. Called it the Hammer of the Gods. And that's why people have been voting for Ross Wheatley on the fan polls there all across social media, guys. It's unbelievable. This guy, he's always a dark horse. Like I said, he doesn't talk much. He's usually in the gym lifting weights and training, but I tell you what, he's a force to be reckoned with, and Ryan Azrael just found out the hard way here tonight. The lights go out here in St. Louis. That can only mean one thing. There's witchery going on here over the system. PA here in this building. And there is Reed Jones, the future, coming off an absolutely outstanding victory over Aether Atomsk, and that is not to take anything away from the Big Bang guys. Their matchup last week on SmackDown is one of those career-defining moments you don't get to see very often. Two men who just went out there and put on a show like you would not believe. You know, it's kind of like what I was saying about the Money in the Bank match, and both of them will be in this year's Money in the Bank match this weekend. You can listen to what other people say, you can listen to the reviews, read the reviews, but unless you see this with your own eyes, you will never fully comprehend just how outstanding these athletes are here in El Laredo Championship Wrestling. But speaking of outstanding athletes, Shawn Nice has made a complete turnaround here, and when he came into ECW 1 year ago, a lot of people scoffed at him. A lot of people didn't take him seriously. It was last year at Money in the Bank when he fought Ryan Paul Jones in that last man standing Hell in a Cell match. He won that match, won the respect of Ryan Jones, and he made a lot of enemies in doing so, but he silenced a lot of critics in the same night by winning that matchup. A lot of people said that was the match that changed Shawn Nice. He went on to do great things from them, becoming a 2-time NXT champion. And now he has a shot at Money in the Bank this year to do something even bigger. And he has just been on a warpath as the referee's getting onto him here, telling him to keep his hands to himself. It might have been a distraction there as Reed didn't see that clothesline coming. And Reed's going to have to be careful here. Shawn has been supercharged with killer instinct of late. 2 submission victories in a row over McGlasson goes. Submission victories over AJ Hawk. Couple victories over AJ Hawk, in fact. Look at this. Shawn goes to the apron, but Reed Jones gets back in. 2 count here. Oh, caught him by the head. Pulled him through by his hair and a leg drop. That's a difference maker. Look at this. Up top now. Oh. And a big splash. Connect. Hooks the leg. 1. No, he kicks out Shawn. Looks like he's in a little bit of disbelief there. Might not be too happy about the referee being a little slow to the call on that one. They lock up again. These two have fought before. Mentioned that rivalry Shawn Nice had with Ryan Jones last year. Reed Jones was involved in that. And nice headlock takedown here. Shawn Nice. Look at this. Look at how he still has a hold of him, and he cranks on the neck there, softening him up these punches. They say it time and time and again, Shawn Nice is one of the most accomplished grapplers in this company. Big monkey flip, down he goes. A lot of people don't credit Shawn for his accomplishments, and I tell you, he's one who you can't sleep on him. You can never sleep on him. Oh, drop kick to the knee. Reed Jones is finding out here, just being taken apart piece by piece here by Shawn Nice. And this isn't what he wants. He's got to hold that arm again. Look at this. He's extending that arm bar, looking for a submission already. Reed able to escape with his arm intact. And connects with a suplex. Now attacking the leg here on the outside of the ring. Oh. Good punch there. Knife edge chop to the chest. Knocking back and another punch. Oh, he's looking for something on the floor, but Reed was able to counter it with a nice kick to the midsection. And nailed him with that big boot. Shawn Nice here on the apron now. Referee telling him to get back in as a 6 count. Oh, misses the flying knee. He misses that kick to the leg. Oh, and a big European uppercut. And this Fujiwara armbar. Cranking that armbar, but Reed able to roll through it in a nice escape. Thought he might roll him up for a pin there out of it. Oh, Shawn Nice again. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I was talking about right here. Attacking that arm again. Reed trying to fight out of it here. A counter neck breaker from Shawn Nice. Go for the pin. 1, 2, and no. 2 count. And, oh, just viciously throws him on the back of his head. Surprised the referee didn't warn him for that one. Wait a second, he loads up the Texas spike. And that might have knocked him out. That shot right to the throat. God, that's so dangerous. Reed trying to crawl for the ropes, but Shawn Nice seizing the opportunity. Look at this. butterflies the arms, and he puts himself in between the ropes. Nowhere for Reed to go here. Unnatural lock, and that's it. He says, I give up. Sean Nice. Complete domination here. No offense to Reed Jones, but Sean Nice, I'm telling you, this guy is on another level right now. He's so cerebral. Knew exactly. Watch this submission. Look, right here. Here's the moment. No, there's no escaping that. There's no way you can get anywhere near the ropes to break this hold at that point. If that man walks out with the Money in the Bank contract, I'll tell you this right now, it doesn't matter if Jeremy McGlasson, who thinks that he's untouchable as champion if he wins the championship, it doesn't matter if it's Kyle Parks, who thinks that he's going to be the champion. No offense to either of them. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter if Mizaska, Hojo, they're all going to be put on notice. Sean Nice is coming for the title, and he's going to use that Money in the Bank contract if he gets a hold of it. There's no respect for the wrestler here tonight either. Sean Nice is on a warpath, ladies and gentlemen. And he has one target, and it's the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our midway portion of the program is coming very quickly upon us here tonight as Jeremy McGlasson is set to take on Aster Atomsk here. Jeremy's battled Tiger and Aether on occasions in the past. He's very familiar with the Atomsk Galaxy, but he's not quite familiar with Aster here. This will be a first-time encounter for these two. Definitely going to give us a good indicator as to what to expect coming King of the Extreme, I am sure. But as we're getting ready for this matchup, I do want to take time to let you know about a couple of our sponsors here quickly. Gotta always give them a little bit of credit. They make this happen for us. Big shout out here to JCPenney, to Dr. Pepper, and in just 1 week, folks, ECW 2K16 will be available. You still got 7 days you can pre-order before it drops, and trust me, pre-order now, play as the bad guy, Dick Nicholas, an ECW legend. You might remember some of his matches from last year. He is the exclusive pre-order for ECW 2K16. Speaking of bad guys, Jeremy McGlasson, if you didn't see the interview at the top of this program, has some very, very poignant words for the other members of the King of the Extreme tournament, and some interesting predictions for the Money in the Bank match, none of which he seems concerned about whoever wins that briefcase. He went as far as to say that he will ensure that they fail just so that he can see them fired. That added stipulation this year is so frightening. Mr. Money in the Bank, whoever it may be, they have the ultimatum of winning their cash-in or saying goodbye to their ECW contract. And here comes Aster Atomsk, the ECW World Tag Team Champion. We saw Tiger put up a good fight last week against Jeremy McGlasson, who's in the ring now. Came up short to Eastern Lariat. devastating clothesline that McGlasson had. If Aster can do better than his partner did, you gotta think Aster and Tiger both. Although there's a chance that they'll meet in the Fatal 4-Way if they win their first round matchup in the tournament. You gotta think that either of them would love to add that World Heavyweight Championship to their collection now. They have just had a breakout year so far as the tag team champions. This marks their 8th week as champions here in ECW. Just winning almost 2 months ago now at Extreme Rules 2. Here we go. McGlasson engages the walk up your collar and elbow. Now with the arm wringer applied. Trying to wear down Aster, excuse me, I almost said Aether there. Look at this. Oh, now an arm wringer to McGlasson. Says 2 can play that game shoulder block. Checks him into place. And rings the arm again. Up and over onto the apron. And McGlasson, nice balance, and gives him a forearm shot. I can't shake the things that McGlasson said in that interview. Not even worried in the least bit about anybody. He said the only person he's concerned about is Kyle Parks, and if he has to, he will quote-unquote break Kyle Parks' ankle again. Aster is measuring him. This is high risk here. What is he thinking? McGlasson, cross body, both didn't go down. The Atomsk Galaxy firmly behind the champion here tonight. Big body shot. Hello, Jeremy McGlasson. Wake up. Got a chokehold applied here. Referee telling him to break it before he gets disqualified, and he does. Toying with the rules here, bending him at his will. No, forearm shot. And blocked overhand shot from McGlasson. These two are going at it. Block and a forearm shot again. Big drop kick. Aster now, look at this. Going second rope, not all the way to the top. I wonder what he's going to look for here. Is McGlasson a little bit slower to get up after that? Oh, diving Hurricane Rana from the middle rope. Huge offense here from Aster. Going for the pin. 1-0, not enough. McGlasson powers through it. Definitely being upset so far. Look at this springboard crossbody connect. Aster, Atomsk, another pin attempt. No. McGlasson not going down so easily. Forearm shot. Up and over the ropes again. What is this going to be? Brings him back in with a big hip toss. And Aster, perfect position. We know what this is. 450, reverse 450. That's it. Hits the leg. 1, 2, and no. 2.5 in the Aster. Adams cannot believe it. McGlasson, shades of Tiger and McGlasson last week when Tiger kicked out of that strapping DDT. It is the power of Aster Adams there. He looks at McGlasson trying to figure out what can I do to keep the strapping young lad down. Ooh, nice snapmare fist drop there. Shades of the Road Warriors. Whoa. And now just content with putting the boots to McGlasson. The sneakers in his case. Oh, throws that drop kick out like yesterday's garbage. Into the far ropes. What is this going to be? Catapult. Wait, no. Oh, my God. Connects with the Atomsk cutter. And that has got to be it. Aster is fired up. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. Did it. A huge upset here tonight on Raw as Aster has defeated Jeremy McGlasson. Oh, what a diving head scissors that was. Hurricane Rana. Take a look at this. Look at that. The height on that crossbody. This was one of Aster Adams' finest performances here. Look at this. 450 reverse 450. And I cannot believe McGlasson was even able to kick out of that. And here's the end of the match. Watch this. Just the strength to throw a man in the air like that, but then the dexterity to catch him with that cutter mid-air. He hooks the leg, and look at this. That's all she wrote. Wait a second. Emerging from the crowd, it is, it's Blade Wyatt. Blade Wyatt is back in ECW from injury, it appears. And he's been on Twitter of late. Then he's got unfinished business with the Atomsk boys, and look at this. He and Aster are in a battle for some kind of control here. Aster saw that coming and just trying to force him out of the ring, it looks like. Blade takes him down. No, this is not where Aster wants to be right now. Oh, it's just grinding that forearm across the face and just chopping away with the other hand. Wrenching on the neck, too. Oh, knees right to the spine. Aster just had a hell of a match with Jeremy McGlasson. Blade Wyatt coming out here. Completely unexpected. Blade Wyatt is teeing off on Aster Atomsk right now. Driving that forearm repeatedly into the back. And one to the back of the head, too. Aster gonna give him a fight for his life here. There is no current plans for the Tag Team Championship to be defended at Money in the Bank. Ryan Jones made the announcement from the Board of Administration that no championships are being defended at the pay-per-view. So I don't know what Blade Wyatt's thinking here. Maybe he's upset that he wasn't included in the tournament. But, it has to probably be because he was injured when the tournament was announced. He's just clubbing away here at Aster. Oh, big knee lift. And wait a second, look out, right in front of us. Oh! Aster landing awkwardly here. This isn't even a scheduled matchup. Blade Wyatt, nobody even knew he was going to show up tonight. Down goes the referee. Billy McGraw goes down with Aster after that diving axe handle. And surprisingly enough, I didn't even know he had a Twitter. Blade Wyatt has been all over Twitter of late. I guess we should have seen some kind of writing on the walls there, but like I said, I didn't even know he had a Twitter. Big discus punch. Oh. Blade Wyatt has destroyed our announce table here, or at least the covers and the monitors. Really, he's not getting any kind of ideas. Oh, hip toss. Aster, like I said, not willing to walk away from this fight either. You know, that's a hell of a match between the American Outlaws and the Atomsk Galaxy for the titles. A payback. Definitely a contender for the match of the night. Oh, there's a big jab. And a drop kick from Aster. The referees are content to let this go. I think Billy McGraw might be one of our newer referees here in ECW. Usually, you'd think by now we'd be calling for help or something to break this up before they kill each other, but he's going to let it go, I guess. See what happens with it. Say this, if my table gets destroyed, it's coming out of your paycheck, Billy McGraw. The fans here seem to be pleased with this, getting a little extra bang for their buck tonight. Oh! What a right hand. You have to be careful around Blade Wyatt. He has some devastating punching power. We've seen him knock out Jeremy McGlasson with a big punch before. He's knocked out Aster Tiger Baraki with one. Dash McNasty Bones. I mean, the list goes on. This guy can throw a punch. Oh, Aster slammed into the barricade. Plus, he didn't fall over. That's the same one that Ross Wheatley got speared through earlier in the night. And Blade grabbed a steel chair. Oh! He's going to try to crown Aster with it. Oh, big punch there. That's what I'm talking about, those punches. You can tell it hurt. Oh, Luthez takes him down, and look at this. It bombs away with these punches. And Blade with that chair in hand again. Swinging it wildly. Almost hit the referee with it there. Oh, Aster here. Oh no. To the midsection, DDTs him on it. This is very bad news for Aster. It's not how he wanted his night to go, surely. I was going to be able to celebrate that win with his boys in the back. Tiger Baraki, I don't even know if he's here tonight. I don't think he was scheduled to be here. Aether will see in our co-main event up next. And, oh! Goodness, that big shot. Blade Wyatt again. Oh, and another one rocking him with that big discus punch. Look at this. DDT. Aster is in big trouble here. I don't know if his brother Aether has even arrived yet. Oh, last call. Good night. What's this going to be? Aster looking for something here. So this is not part of our scheduled program, folks. These two are just going at it. Oh! Connects with the hammer. He calls that punch the hammer. And I think Aster got busted open from it. Hard to see from where I'm sitting at, but that punch was clean. He caught him with all of it. That's that same punch he defeated Jeremy McGlasson with before. Oh my god. Oh, there's a knee to the midsection. Aster, wait, no, what are you doing, Aster? You don't need to do this. You need to get medical attention. You're bleeding down your face there. And a 450 for Blade Wyatt. We still have not regained control of this situation. Blade Wyatt and Aster Atomsk are just brawling all over this ring here. See the remnants of that steel chair. Oh, he misses the clothesline. And Blade now, look at this. Double axe handle smash. Oh. Blade now turns and looks at our table here. You're not seriously thinking about this, Blade Wyatt. Oh my god, he is. Come on now. Somebody, this is uncalled for. This is completely uncalled for. Aster Atomsk has no idea. And wait, the Outlaw effect through the table. Referee is telling our doctor to check on Aster here right at whatever's left of our table. And he's not moving. I think Aster might have been hurt in this this brawl here with Blade Wyatt, folks. But guys, we're going to have to take a quick commercial break before we come back with our co-main event. Tag team action between BTB, Thomas Benjamin, Kyle Parks, and Aether Atomsk. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is Brian Cole here for Raw, and we have two big matches still yet to come. You never know what's going to happen, as we just seen there. Blade Wyatt back in ECW. Folks, don't go anywhere. Co-main event, main event matches are right around the corner. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Co-main event tag team action coming to you live here on Raw. Broadcasting as always from the ECW network. And we know that theme song, and we know that man right there looking better than ever since coming back from injury. The pack leader, Kyle Park, who has one thing on his mind, and that is going to King of the Extreme this weekend at Money in the Bank 2, the tournament, and reclaiming what was once his, the World Heavyweight Championship. And we can't discount this guy either. Big Bang, Aether Atomsk in the house. The worst Pegasus of ECW. Ran into a couple speed bumps recently with Reed Jones, but fired up as ever. Nothing slows this guy down. He just continues to impress, continues to make new fans in every city we come to. Coach sensation himself. Here comes one of their opponents. Man that Aether is very, very uncomfortably familiar with. Thomas Benjamin. With Thomas entering the ring now, the question becomes, can his partner, his brother, Intercontinental Champion, BTB, man he has had youth with of recently, can BTB trust Thomas Benjamin here? Speaking of our Intercontinental Champion, the Fresh Prince of ECW is on his way down to the ring now. BTB, the Intercontinental Champion here, the El Dorado Champions of Wrestling. I gotta say, he's very familiar with both Aether and Kyle Parks. Had his battles with both of them, and Thomas starts this thing off with Kyle Parks taking him down with a nice head scissors. A huge vertical leap to be able to jump like that and use the feet, and there's a nice Parks-o-matic. Goes to the pin early here. Wait a second. Only one count. Thomas Benjamin rolls out of the way of that low knife edge chop. Catches that one. And another one right to the chest. And he's lighting him up. Kyle Parks is firing up. Now jabbing him. Chops and jabs all over the place. Full head of steam here from the pack leader. Not what Thomas Benjamin wants to deal with this early in the match. And he catches Kyle Parks with a suplex of his own. The big enziguri for BTB. Fresh off the tag. Didn't see it coming. Kyle Parks firmly in control of this match early on. Kyle Parks is the fan favorite right now to win the tournament. Oh, trailing not too far behind him is Ross Wheatley, Ryan Azrael, and Ed Gucci. Very interesting how the polls have turned out so far. Oh, there's a big strong shot from the pack leader. And another head scissors taking BTB down as well. BTB looks to be in a little bit of danger here, Parks. Oh, I think he was going to try for the 450, but BTB's back to his feet, and he misses that. It was like a cross-body attempt, came up short. And a hip toss. Now BTB taking control of this thing, slowing it down a little bit here. And a big flying DDT from the champion. Look at this, Kyle Parks locked in this modified hammerlock camel clutch here. BTB whipped in and nice. Hurricane Rana takes him over the pin. BTB counters into a pin attempt. Kyle Parks counters back. And 2.5. Almost had him there. A technical exchange here from Kyle Parks and BTB. There's a big boot to the face. Counters that. And overhead powerful belly to belly. An explosive suplex there from the pack leader. You can never discount this guy's strings. He has it loaded in there like a pack of dynamite. 450 splash. Off the top connects. 1, 2. BTB is able to kick out again. Oh, there's a big stiff shot there. Kyle Parks done, giving BTB the opportunity for a butterfly suplex into the corner. The pack leader is on the wrong side of town. And a kick to the face. He didn't get to his feet. I'm going to say, you know, in a mixed martial arts contest, that was a disqualification, striking a down opponent like that. Oh, big suplex, release suplex there from Kyle Parks. The thing, this isn't mixed martial arts. BTB would have been dealing with the consequences of disqualification, though. And there's another tag to Thomas Benjamin here. BTB and his brother are working together thus far. We get to see Aether enter this match. Counter. And a suplex down to Thomas Benjamin. Kyle Parks springboard 450 comes up short. Oh, that jab caught him square though, right in the nose. There's a counter. It's going to be. Kyle Parks shoots Thomas into the ropes. And, oh, nice drop kick. Gets to the apron again here. I thought he was going for 450. He still is. Oh, and he connects. Thomas Benjamin hits the floor in an awkward manner, but still got all of that 450. And Kyle Parks now going for a submission of his own. He lost in this modified crossface before on Jeremy McGlasson and forced a submission. Can't forget, back early this year as well, when BTB was submitted by Kyle Parks in a one-on-one match too. That was a hell of a match for him. And then, BTB and Kyle Parks will always put on great matches, great competition amongst themselves. There's a near fall there, it looks like, from Thomas Benjamin. Oh, knee to the ribs. And counter, saw it coming. I think he was wanting to set up the drive-by kick. Thomas is stalking him here, looking for something. No, counter. And a kick to the leg. Very close so far, and there's a neck breaker. Down goes the pack leader. And Thomas puts on a submission of his own here. Figure 4 neck lock. There's an inadvertent shot there. Took the referee down. and allows Kyle Parks to get free. Oh, block and a kick to the midsection. Thomas was wanting something but couldn't find his range there and got a knife edge chop for his trouble. Whipped into the corner. Wait a second. Thomas Benjamin now on the wrong side of town. There's a legal tag. Rusty and Aether going to the top rope. Double stomp to the back. Excellent teamwork here from these two. Aether, wait a second. Dumping Thomas out of the ring. And it looks like Aether might be taking flight here as he hits the ropes. And a huge dive to the outside of the ring. Aether Atomsk defies gravity one more time. Something he was very, very much a specialist in doing. This. Deathlock on the leg. And a back bridge STF to go with it. The ever-improving submission offense here from Aether Atomsk, let me tell you. That is so versatile, so well-rounded. Thomas Benjamin tries to make a comeback here with a nice suplex. And Aether could be in trouble here. Thomas looks like he's measuring him. Oh, Kyle Parks! Kyle Parks getting involved. Allowing Aether to roll up with a pin here. And no, BTB in to save his brother. This match continues to break down. Oh, a BTB shot to the floor. Shoulder block from the Big Bang. Aether, oh, misses that. Thomas is going up to the top now. And Aether, look at the powers. He caught him. Backbreaker dropped him down. And wait a second, look at this. Now he's got him by the wrist. Fingers locked. Big springboard tornado DDT. That might do it for Thomas Benjamin here. And a springboard Phoenix press as well. That has got to be all. 1-0. BTB saves him again. Aether needs to be careful. BTB is trying to get involved from the apron. Oh, down goes Kyle Parks. A shot there from Thomas Benjamin. And wait a second. Big bang from Aether Atomsk. Hooks the leg here. 1, 2, and no. Only a 2 count. BTB in there again in the nick of time. Look at this. Counter and Russian leg sweep. Aether, no! Oh, he caught him with the elbow. The Thunderstruck elbow connects. 1, 2, and Kyle Parks into the save this time. Thomas Benjamin looks like he might be, going for the tag here, and he gets it. BTB coming back in. Aether is just winging punches over there in the corner. And Aether, look at this. BTB now thrown to the corner. What's this going to be? Here's a tag to Kyle Parks. Looks like we're going to see some more double offense here. Nice scoop slam. Aether stepping back. And Parks leaps over him for a big splash. Down goes Thomas Benjamin off the apron. Kyle Parks is wanting to make sure that he's got this in the bag here. Backs up. This is a chop. And super kick though. Right on the money. Look at the leg. This has got to be all. 1, 2. Thomas Benjamin in. He's down. That's all she wrote. Incredible tag team co-main event here, guys. Take a look at some of the replays. Look at this, 450 from the pack leader. Kyle Parks pulling it out yet again. Oh, and there's that super kick right in the mush. Down goes BTB. And what's Aether here? Preventing Thomas with that drop kick to the knee, preventing him from getting the break on the pin. BTB cannot be happy about that. We've seen these two team up before in past matches, and it looks like the mutual respect is still there, despite the possibility of both of them winning their respective endeavors this weekend. You have to wonder, could Aether Atomsk possibly cash in on a vulnerable Kyle Parks if given the opportunity? Well, there's only one way that we're going to find out and see if that's a possibility, and if that is a possibility that will become a reality, guys. That's Money in the Bank this weekend. Well, here we are, folks. Our final matchup of the evening, and it is going to be heated. It's going to be a war. It's going to be an ugly, no-holds-barred contest. Ed Gucci and Mizaska Hojo finally meet one-on-one for the first time here. Mizaska Hojo won his title shot fair and square after weeks of tormenting Ed Gucci and stalking him. We'll find out firsthand here tonight. Can the champion overcome this demonic entity in Mizaska Hojo? Or is it Mizaska Hojo's time to return to former glory as a champion as he once was, as the two-time NXT champion? I'll tell you what, we are moments away here. This building, every single person in attendance on their feet. Is that man right there, Ed Gucci. As he calls himself the Gucciest superstar in sports entertainment today. Says it is go time, baby, and he's on his way to the ring. Tell you what, Ed Gucci has a taste for gold. He comes down in that blinged out gold attire. Now complemented by that hardcore championship as well. And Ed Gucci's been locked in an ongoing Twitter battle as well with Jeremy McGlasson, as well as sending off the likes of Ryan Azrael, Ross Wheatley, and Mizaska Hojo. We heard at the top of this broadcast in that exclusive interview, Jeremy McGlasson's exact words, Ed Gucci is a quote-unquote flash in the pan. Wouldn't even really give him any credit for defeating Ryan Azrael at Payback in that amazing co-main event Falls Count Anywhere match we had there. I'll tell you what, we're going to find out firsthand tonight Ed Gucci has 2 title defenses over Ross Wheatley thus far since becoming champion. We'll see if he can make a trifecta here in defeating Mizaska Hojo, and I don't think it's going to be an easy task. I don't want to discount Ed Gucci's ability to wrestle, his ability and his drive to win. He is one hell of an athlete. But Mizaska Hojo is not an athlete. Mizaska Hojo is not even man. He is a 100% monstrous entity. And he's only here to do one thing, and that is to maim, destroy, and ruin. And I know you're probably thinking, Brian Cole, maim, destroy, and ruin is not one thing, it is 3 things. But let me clarify for you. Mizaska Hojo, it's all synonymous. It's all the same. What he lives for. The pain and agony of his opponent. And wait a second, Ryan Jones! The Extreme Icon coming down and joining us here at the broadcast position. Well, this is unexpected. This was not announced. The acting, he calls himself the Harbinger of the Board of Administration, the former owner of ECW, joining us here and opting not to take a headset. He said he's just going to watch this, see how this match unfolds. You know, he's very proud of Ed Gucci. Was very proud to bring Gucci in right around WrestleMania. We weren't able to see him debut until a month later, but you know, he's got a lot of faith in this Ed Gucci kid. So here we go, Mizaska Hojo throwing him up and over the ropes to the outside of the ring. Gucci will continue to swing away each other. Oh, Gucci using the steel ring steps there, and it's legal. The referee can't count them out, can't disqualify them. They can pin each other anywhere in the building tonight as they so please. Just taunting Hojo after just laying him out with those punches. Oh no! Paintbrushes him with a slap to the face. Gucci is telling Hojo he is not intimidated in the least bit here. The Hojo got him off guard with that big slam, the big side slam there into the barricade. This fight continues. Now the champion's on the receiving end here, but he counters with a flapjack. Oh, that's a big punch. Flying around, and Gucci hit him so hard. I don't think he knows where he's at right now. Wait a second. Oh, hold on a second now. Let's not do this right now. An exchange of words there between Ryan Jones and Mizaska Hojo. And I thought we were about to have to call this match off and deal with something bigger. Ryan Jones just came back from an injury not that long ago. I don't think it'd be wise for him to take a fight with Hojo. And he does still have some authority in this company. I don't think it'd be wise for Hojo to pick a fight with him. Anyway, as Ryan Jones makes his way backstage, we resume this matchup here in the ring, and a belly to back. What power from Ed Gucci to be able to land a move like that on the 7-foot man Hojo. As he climbs up for a guillotine leg drop and connects, hooking the legs, can do it. 1, 2, and oh, a 2 count on the monster here. Interesting enough, that's the first pinfall of this contest. Ladder in the corner. Wait a second, Hojo, look at this again. Just that sit-out slam. Reaching out. Oh, block, kick to the midsection. And wait a second, and again into the turnbuckle. This time, you can't even withstand the impact. Gucci hitting the mat from that one. Big forearm shot, knocks him back again. And look at this, face first off the ladder. That will ring every bell in your head. And Gucci again, oh, he's going to throw him to the ladder a second time. Hojo held on to the apron there. Oh, wait a second, Gucci not playing games here on the middle rope. Look at this. Innovative offense with that neck breaker. He got to go for the pin here, and Gucci trying to figure out what he wants to do next. Axe handle, falling axe handle. Oh! A flying calf kick there, kind of connected. Looks like it didn't get the full impact, but was able to stun Hojo momentarily. He throws him over again, and looks like he's going to go for a 2-for-2 on this. Another neck breaker. Man, that is such an innovative maneuver there. Wow. And look at this. A second trip into the ladder, and Hojo, let's say he's seeing stars, but he's getting up. Gucci springboard, misses the clothesline. Kneeless to the midsection. And wait, Hojo. Oh no! Oh, plants him with the driver. We've seen him beat people with this before. One, no. Shoulder out, up at one. Ed Gucci still alive, but Hojo. Oh, what an uppercut that was. Maybe nasty bones. Counter Gucci throws him into the corner. This match is breaking down quickly here. And an exploder to the big man into the corner. I say it time and time again, Ed Gucci is a physical specimen to behold. Oh my goodness, Ed Gucci with his table. This is all legal. We had every indication to believe that this was going to happen. This is why they are fighting for that hardcore championship. Nothing pretty about it. There's nothing technical about it. It is about who is the baddest man in the company, who is the most extreme man, who can do the most damage to their opponent. Gucci now is positioning the table outside of the ring here, right in front of us, and now this ladder. What is he? He's not seeing us. What is he thinking here? I have no idea. He's moving this ladder around, and Hojo throws the steel ring steps in. Position up against the ladder there, and wait. Oh my God! Russian leg sweep. The ladder comes tumbling down, and the effects of that. Wait, oh no! Oh! Scoop slam on the ladder! And just mocks him with this crawling headbutt here, playing mind games with Gucci. I think the scoop slam did more damage than the headbutt did. Wait a second. Oh! Hot potato in this ladder, and Gucci takes a face full of it. And again, back and forth. Oh! Good night, Hojo. That'll knock you out cold. Hit him right in the mouth of that ladder. Hojo, though, the Russian leg sweep. And he pops right back up. Gucci not too far behind, though. Oh, European uppercut. Going for a flapjack. Nope, counter. Wait a second. Oh, an impaler onto the ladder. Oh my God, he dropped it right on the ladder with that DDT. And now Hojo, oh no. Target locked. Oh, but the meat hook doesn't even knock Gucci down. What the hell is that? Now Gucci, double underhook suplex on the ladder. Oh my God, these two are going to kill each other. They are going to kill one another in this match tonight. Dear Lord, I don't even understand how Mizaska Hojo, is he impervious to pain? He's just getting right back up after being suplexed on that ladder. And Ed Gucci somehow did not get busted open with the DDT on it. Now they're fighting over the positioning of this table here. Oh God, this is not good. Somebody's going through that table. Oh, big good shot there. Hojo looks like he's in a faraway place. And, oh my goodness, he's not, no way. This has got to be it. There's no What is he? Oh my God, they're both on the top rope. They're both on the top rope, folks. Oh no, and he suplexes him through the table. Butterfly suplex through the table. This is it. 1, 2, and no! Hojo still fights on. Elbow drop to the back, and Hojo just stands up to all of this. My God, he is not human. Mizaska Hojo is not human. There's no man who can take this punishment. Connects with a series of clotheslines here, and a face buster. Oh my God, this is insane. I can't say that this is surprising though. This is exactly what this match was advertised to be. This is the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation isn't raising the stakes enough. It is for the Hardcore Championship. As Gucci got him up this time and flapjacks him down on the ladder. And I think that's it. That has got to be it. Oh my God, no. The move that he won the championship off of. Shades of Bryant Mitchell with the South Side Screwdriver. Look at the impact. Luckily for Hojo's neck, that ladder slid out from under the bottom rope there. And there's a 3 count. That's it. That will be all, folks. Ed Gucci, at least for now, put Hojo to rest. Put them back in the darkness, the crypt, the grave, whatever you want to call it, that he crawled out of. And look at that. That's that beautiful leg drop early in the match. I'd say that probably put a lesser man away. But you got to commend Mizaska Hojo, whether you like him or not, for withstanding everything that he went through here tonight. And, I mean, he gave it to Ed Gucci here. He gave him a hell of a match. Look at this. This is DDT. That could have done it right there. And there's that suplex from Gucci through the table. The referee's counting there on the ring steps. Had to get down to make the call there. Look at this. Just inches from hitting this ladder. It slipped out from underneath the ropes. And I'm telling you, if he would have landed on that ladder, that might have been career-threatening. The Southside Screwdriver. And Gucci, look at this. And show some respect. No! Hojo says, no, this is not over with. We all know it, folks. Mizaska Hojo wanted nothing more tonight than to walk out of here with that championship. I don't think that man even knows how to spell the word respect. Well, guys, that's it for Raw here tonight. And let me tell you, I have seen a preview of main event tomorrow night, and it's definitely worthy of building up to Money in the Bank 2. I'm not going to spoil much for you, but I will say this. One match on the card you must pay attention to. AJ Hawks and McNasty Bones will be meeting for the first time one-on-one since Royal Rumble. And if you are unfamiliar with the rivalry that AJ Hawks and McNasty Bones had, you cannot miss this match. It's all there on the ECW network, guys. You can find it exclusively on YouTube. This is Brian Cole. We got a couple minutes left before we call it a night here for Raw, guys. Like I said, I will see each and every one of you back for main event, SmackDown, and then for Money in the Bank here on the ECW network. So, in the meantime, have a great night, guys, and I'll catch you right back here in another 24 hours for main event. Sayonara.